special good morning to one and all. How's everybody doing? Good Friday morning. It's the 21st day of October, 2022. 21 days already into the month of October. Time flies. Hey, good morning to everyone, wherever you at. How are you doing this morning? Especially those of you who are up and about and just moving around. You try to get there's a lot of folks who try to just get everything taken care of on a Friday. I know what it's like to do that. Good morning to you. Hope all works out well for you today. Let me say good morning to our online viewers this morning, especially via our Facebook page. Good morning. Hope all is well. And once you log in, I encourage you to share the live, friends and family. Just share the live with them. And feel free to your comments. You can do that via the comment section of the Facebook Live. Do so. Those of you who are listening via the terrestrial radio, you have the option also of calling in this morning, because it's an open line day for today on To The Point, which means you listeners out there, you have option of calling in, state your views, your concerns. I have a concern about this, or I have an opinion pertaining to something that I would just like to throw out this morning and then just get it off my head because it's been bothering me for a while. Lots have happened within the last few days. We had, we had October 19th. You probably have an opinion about that. You would like to share something you would like to see happen for that particular day and time to come. We have heard the minister, of course, stated what will happen in 2023. Are you happy about that? So forth. All the other activities that may have happened, other issues that may have happened during the course of this week. We hadn't had an option to have for this week. We've been taking up with guests for most of this week already in terms of, the guests coming and having to speak to them. So we didn't have an open line for this week. This is our first one for this week. So certainly your phone calls are welcome. 435-2041, 435-2041. And I'm giving you an option to calling this morning, state your views and concern, and I will give you that listening air. And maybe we could get into a conversation about some. Let's talk some stuff this morning. And I'm in a mood to listen this morning, so I'm going to be listening to lots of your views, your concerns, and just issues that you just want to get off your chest. Hey, I'm not feeling happy about that, so let me just get it off. All right. I think we do have our very first caller. Let's go over and say good morning. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, my dear.
I just want to three forces of scripture to the nations.
Caller, I'm barely hearing what you're saying for some reason, Eva.
Are you hearing me now?
Maybe you're not speaking directly into the phone. Go right ahead.
Are you hearing me now?
100%. Go right ahead.
Okay. Yes, I just want to share three verses of scripture with the nation this morning. Because of the times we are living in, what is taking place in the world, we need to focus a little more on the Word of God and what God says. One, it says in Romans 3, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Then it says, the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is life. So God makes us a promise. So if we repent of our sins, we will have eternal life. And then finally in Acts 4 verse 12, it says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So I want you to ponder the Word of God, because regardless of what we do, when we leave the earth, we have to come up before God, give account for the life that we live, and for the rejection of the salvation that God has freely provided for us. If you receive it, it's a gift of God. He said in John 3:16, for God so loved the world.
Okay, caller. I want to thank you so much for your contribution this morning. All right? Caller, good morning. Good morning to you, caller. She's not listening to me. 435-2041, 435. And I beg of you, callers, when you're calling, please keep your comments short and precise and to the point, because there are other folks who we would like to entertain also. All right? 435-2041 is an open line. And I'm looking at the Facebook page this morning, seeing folks have already joined us, saying good morning to you. Those of you who are saying good morning via the Facebook page, let me reply and say good morning to you also. And certainly wish that you will have a great day today. It's an open line today, folks. 435-2041, 435-2041. Give me that call. Yeah, let's talk this morning. Let's see what you would like to express in terms of your feelings within whatever issue there is out there. Yeah, this been bothering me, Let me get that out this morning. Here's an opportunity for you to do so. Those of you who are listening once again, and you maybe not want to actually call in, but you want to send a message, you could do so via the WhatsApp number 435-2041. Just add that number to your WhatsApp contact, and we will certainly I will read that message or that you want to send out this morning. Could be pertaining to any issue that you want to throw out this morning. I will certainly entertain that. Let's go back to the phone line and grab another caller. Caller, good morning, and how are you?
What's up, GT?
I'm doing good. Good, man.
My friend, make me laugh. My friend, all due respect to him, my friend. If you come shout at the glory of God and you have sinner, I don't have no sin, I'll respect to you. I'm not a sinner. I'll respect him. I said, I'm not into that. Exclude me from that. Don't include me in a nonsense. Anyway, GT, I've been looking at a radio station up in St. Patrick. I wouldn't identify the station. But GT, I don't know if I feel plenty of political things going on there. Sometimes you call, like Wednesday, I call, and the guy who presented the program, he say it's political Wednesday. When I call him, I say, my brother, I don't really like to talk politics, because politics and religion, they're very sensitive. I don't talk about that. But he says it's political Wednesday, so let me, I'm just human, so I will talk like a political thing this morning. So I asked the brother, I said, let's go back to 2013, that when Dr. Kit Mitchell was on the campaign trail, he said that hundreds of investors line up, and within 100 days, it will have hundreds of jobs will be provided. So I asked the brother, from 2013 to 2022, how much investors that come into Grenada? My brother, GT, the brother cut me off, my brother. Long time I've been hearing say people have been saying that's an NMP station, but I realize that now, because I realize anytime an NMP support a call, he will entertain them. But anytime you talk against the past Prime Minister, he had them cutting you off. I find that is total nonsense. We are living in a democratic society.
Okay,
freedom of expression.
Take another 10 seconds and wrap up, caller.
Oh, okay, I appreciate it. We are living in a democratic society. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and freedom of the press. I don't know why people try to muzzle you. Anyway, GT, it was nice talking to you. Have a nice day, my brother.
You too. Take it easy. Take it easy. 435-2041. 435-2041. Hey, don't forget, folks. Don't forget. That's the number you can call to be on to the point for today. It's an open line, which means, and I beg of you, folks, please keep your comments as short as possible. I know sometimes we get a little bit excited in terms of what we want to talk about, and we sort of prolong it just a wee bit, but try to keep whatever you're going to say as short as possible. Just get to the point and get it over with. All right, it's to the point. Don't forget you have the option of sending your comments also via WhatsApp number 435-2041. You could also call in 435-20. If you're on our Facebook page, you could also send a comment via the comment section. Let me take a peek at the WhatsApp and see what it's been sent there. I noticed at least 2 or 3 comments came in. Let me see if it's something pertaining to that could be mentioned. And someone is saying, saying good morning. I know that the cruise ships season has begun. The Tourist Bureau should inspect the chairs on Grandance Beach today as they are displayed. The plastic ones are filthy and the wooden ones need repair or painting. The old one should be removed off the beach. Boats in the water should be set aside in one area of the beach. Let's make Grandance Beach look inviting. And that's I would say a generally decent statement there. So folks, those of you who are in that industry who looks after that, you probably could look into that. Those of you in authority to do that. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You know, when I am looking at the program.
Yes, sir.
And the name of the program is To The Point.
Yeah.
And so I really, at times, sometimes you guys cause the people to indulge you, because that is the name of the program, To The Point. Sometimes I try to speak so quickly that I don't get my point across, but people must respect that. That is the name of the program, To The Point. You know, I just want to say that last Wednesday I went to a funeral at Sotes, and the preacher had the topic, pay attention. You know, we pay our bills. He said we pay our bills. We pay all our bills at the end of the month. But something we don't do is pay attention. You know, there is something that is going on, becoming very rampant in Grenada, incest. Are we paying attention? Have a good day, GT.
Good morning to you, sir. And yes. And I think I got your point there, caller. 435-2041. That's 435-2041. Maybe it's easier saying it that way. 435-2041. And let's take a peek at the Facebook page. I'm seeing a comment coming there from Marilyn, and she's saying religion is good, but you can't throw it at people, and they chooses to not to believe in religion. That's why some countries don't practice religion in schools, allegedly. All right, let's take another caller this morning. Caller, good morning, welcome. How are you? Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thanks for having me. I welcome the cruise ship. I hope the people come and just don't walk around and watch people item and don't buy. I hope they spend some money.
Hope they spend some money, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
I have a burning issue with the water company. Now, it's unfair to customers. If they repair a pipe wherever they repair it, that dirty water come through your line. Now, you have to run all that dirty water till it gets clear.
Which runs up your bill, right? Which runs up your bill now.
It's running up your bill. You report it, you tell them about it. You know what they're telling you? Nothing they can do about it. It's really unfair. The other day, I have to run a pipe in my area, Montgomery area, for 15 minutes. Hypothetically, close to 15 minutes. If you understand what I'm saying, just put dirty water to get to clear up, so we could get the water to use. And another thing is, it's really unfair. If they're doing work, no problem. What good is the water to you when it's 11 o'clock in the night when they turn on they turn it back on? Whole day no water, but in the night, what use it is to you 11 o'clock to 4 in the morning? I mean, tell me something.
I understand you, but caller, think about it. To be fair to the water company, I mean, there's no way they could actually analyze or see, well, how to make a deduction on your bill during that process, right? I mean, you got to give them some credit in terms of saying that. How could they deduct from your bill knowing that the water is dirty? If you understand that, but do you have an idea yourself, thinking of what could be done in terms of eliminating that process where you have to run that water for the next 15 to 20 minutes to get it all cleared up? What do you think could be done?
Listen, even if it's $20 they deduct from it, I don't have a problem.
All right.
Could be $5, I don't have a problem. But it's unfair to me as a customer. I have to run out that dirty water in order to get clean and clear and fresh water to use.
All right.
You know?
I get your point, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution, man. Thank you so much. 435-2041. The caller do have a point. He actually do have a point, but maybe I don't know how that could be worked out. Not sure. As you said, maybe a little deduction but think about the cost now to the company. If they decide in that particular area they're going to remove $20 from everyone, well, everyone may not have used the water in terms of getting it cleared up at that particular time. So that's a tough decision there to make. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, GT. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. What about you?
I bless, man.
All right, great.
I'm calling on tourism this morning. They get the first vote today. I hope and pray that the next one coming, they will do some cleaning up around the town. It's shameful.
But we shouldn't be waiting for a tourist cruise ship to come in order
they had enough time to do it. I offer more than 2 months now that I will make juice, make a little bit, bring out some people to clean out. When they don't work, they go get a little juice to drink as a maroon.
Well, were you able to do it?
Yes, I could do it.
But were you able? Were you able to have it done?
No, nobody don't respond to the situation.
All right.
And the place actually look which place you could go, tourists going along and you could see all these bushes, especially in your town.
Maybe to make a little fun about it. Maybe you should have offered some money. You never know, right?
Or 5 more. No, I say what I
was just saying that to make a little fun about it.
Listen, I say those who have the big buses, they could get 2 people to bring them home, because look at them up here right now in the bush with the bus and the tourists. So let us help the country now.
Point taken, caller. Certainly hope that
Anyhow, I hope next time
will be fixed. Hopefully so that will be fixed. All right, man. Thank you so much. 435-2041. I was just making a little fun about it. She said she offered some food, some little bakes and whatever, but maybe she could throw a little cash in there. Yeah. Probably folks would have taken the offer up a little more serious. just a little fun of it, don't get me wrong. 445, good morning. Welcome to The Point. It's an open line today. Good morning to you, caller.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Telesford. Greetings, how are you?
Doing good.
Listen, Mr. Telesford, with reference to a call prior, which was that one again, I can't. But anyway, on this one about the cleanliness of our tongue.
Yes.
This is a very serious matter, in quote-unquote pure Grenada. We come back to that. As it relates to the water and the quality of the water, it is not the duty of the consumer to flush the system. As a matter of fact, it is criminal for NAWASA to be discharging unclean water into the lines to the population. It is criminal. I've seen it done before as a boy looking at these water works, fellas, we used to call them back then. They flush the system. And there is a way to do it between the valves. Before they deliver, when the water starts to come clean, then they let it loose onto the people. So it is irresponsible of NAWASA to be discharging unclean water to the consumers. You could imagine if I were to pass through that, Mr. That's why I boil my water. The other one, I'll be back to the cleanliness. I walked through St. George's the other day for help. So help, as we say it here, so help, my God. I don't know what's happening to our people. The tongue is nasty. Nasty. And don't talk about the roads in the outskirts and the outer parishes. I have difficulty to walk from my house now, serious difficulty to the medical station. I had to walk in the road because all the sides of the road, if it's not plastic bottles, saltfish, well, I'm sorry, Ben Bucky Bride boxes, tins, the whole works. The road is in a nasty. Now, who's to be blamed for this? I don't want to blame anybody at this point in time, but the Grenadian people.
I guess we're the ones throwing out the litter out there, right?
I want to suggest that we mobilize the people to give Grenada generally a cleanup. The bridge on that road in Westerhall Lane to the entrance of La Calome, I had to walk almost in the middle of the road because I can't touch the edge, which has to guide me. I can't touch it. So I had to go into the road and feel the end of where the pile up of dirt is, because I can't even get near the edge of the road. This has to change. This has to change. But Grenadians have to, as a matter of fact, take greater pride in their country. We ourselves are nasty and stinking up the place. For Christ's sake. Right. No wonder I had to wear my gas mask. Have a nice day, will you?
You too, sir. 435-2041. We'll entertain your calls after this break. We're coming right back. Stay with us here on To The Point. We're coming right back here. Stay with us here on the K105 and the GBN TV.
You've asked for it, and now it's here. The NLA announces its new mid-morning draw, commencing September 30th at 9:45 a.m. Yes, you heard right. Draws for Pick 3, Cash 4, and Playway will now be conducted 3 times daily at 9:45 a.m., 12:45 p.m., and 7:45 p.m., Monday to Friday. The Saturday draws remains twice daily. And that's not all. Simply place your non-winning Cash 4, Pick 3, and Playway tickets valued at least $10 $10 from a single purchase in the NLA branded box at your favorite sales location. 4 chances to win 10 prizes of $1,000 each. Whoa! $10,000 is up for winnings. Compliments the NLA. Be sure to write your name, address, and contact info on your entries before submitting. Promotion runs from September 30th to October 28th and would be drawn on Friday, November 4th, 2022. NLA, making your dreams a reality while supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details.
Wednesday, 26 October, Hot 98 FM will be blazing the airwaves from downtown St. George's. Come join the fun, meet the Hot 98 team and some of our partners in front of the Esplanade Mall from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Great music, exciting deals, huge discounts, and enough giveaways from our partners and us. Stay tuned to Hot 98.5 FM. Like and follow our social media pages to find out more about Hot in the City. We will be coming to a city near you. Mark the date, Wednesday, October 26th. Hot in the City. Hot in the City.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Let's mingle and jingle.
You mean jingle and mingle, right?
Does it really matter? Mingle and Jingle, the mid-morning program that will drive the Christmas season. Weekdays from 10 a.m. to 12 noon on Classic Radio, GBN Television, and all GBN social media platforms.
It's where the deals of the season are, where the Christmas music is played, holiday traditions are relived, and where all the fun is.
Mingle and Jingle.
Or Jingle and Mingle. Mid-mornings from November 14th to December 23rd only on the GBN network.
Made possible by Wester Hall Rums, Duty Free Caribbean Holdings, and Gittins Healthcare.
October 19th, 1983 marked an event that would become a mystery in Grenada's history. The mystery, where are the bodies of those murdered on October 19th, 1983 on Fort George? This Friday on We Culture, we delve deeper into the question, where are the bodies? Friday on We Culture. See you then.
Welcome back to our listeners and viewers this morning, wherever you at around the world. Those of you via our Facebook page, thank you so much for being part of To The Point for today, Friday. It's the 21st day of October, and it's an open line today, which means the option for you to just calling, state your views and concern. Let me say good morning to Hannah. Hannah, good morning. You got me cracking up there just a wee bit, but good morning to you. Let's go over to the phone line, take this caller. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Sorry for having to come back, but
be short, please, caller. Be short, please.
The man who said that he's not included because he's not a sinner. I didn't call him a sinner. God did. We are getting what God said that, not me.
All right. Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. 435-2041. 435. Looking at the Facebook page this morning, the comment section seemed to be a bit of a heated debate in reference to the issue of cleaning up for the cruise ship when they come. Well, a lot of folks are taking the option of saying that we shouldn't be cleaning up just because we're expecting visitors to the island, especially for the cruise ships. We should clean up on in general, always keeping the island clean, and I second that opinion a whole lot. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome. Caller, good morning.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Go right ahead, sir.
A lot of us are complaining about cleaning. And to me, the more educated we say on the line that we are, it seems to me the more nasty we are. If we notice people who are cleaning up the road, along the road, the drains and so on, they pile up these things on the side of the road. And when they pile them up, these trash that are piled up on the road, they take days to be removed. And in fact, some of them are never been removed. They still stay along the side of the road. Then you're talking about cleanliness. Cleanliness has to begin at home and it has to go out into the society. Now, you go into St. George's, you see all kind of trash all on the side of the road. The people who have been paid to do those things, they are doing it when they want. Maybe because they have parties who give them this work, and then they could do whatever they want. So even it happens, as I told you, in the road around the people who you call them road walkers, even people who are building houses, they pile up things along the roadside. And even when they don't build a house, or the houses, these things are still piled up. And nobody is placed to look into it so that they could either charge them and make them pay a fine. This is what is happening with us.
All right,
we have to have leaders that are good. I'm not talking about political leaders. In whatever field you are, you're supposed to be a leader. And a leader supposed to set good example. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much also for your contribution this morning. 435-2041. 435-2041. Let's take your phone calls. Let's go back to the phone line once again. Good morning to you. Welcome to The Point.
Good morning, GT.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Well, good tobacco, well pressed.
All right, man.
Promote the collection box, the carnival thing for Juve. Yeah. Get them boxes going all over the island. $1 for carnival, all over. Right.
You're really interested in having that to happen, huh?
Yeah, it could work.
All right.
You see, it's something we don't believe in. You know?
But maybe you could take it up on yourself and start it off.
No, let's send the idea. That is what.
Yeah, but sometimes folks may not want to get into the idea until they see it actually taking place. So you could take the initiative and kick it off.
Authorities, carnival development committee, some carnival banding.
All right, man. State your point.
All right. What I want to talk about really is this same cleanup they're talking about. It's true. We need doing some cleaning up, but I think sometimes the people in authority have to have vision and foresight. The volume of garbage in Grenada today is not like in the 60s and the 70s, and even in the 80s is more. Every year is more, right? So I think the Ministry of Health should look at this place. For instance, a place like when you come out from the cemetery in Granance and you make the turn, there's a garbage heap there.
Yes.
Right? That they need a truck to go in there and take out all these things that jump and take up all these things. But somebody is helping and trying to put it, but maybe the cost for them to get it out is a problem. If that catch a fire there, all the utilities wire like telephone and cable, they're going to get melted.
Well, God forbid that doesn't happen.
Right. So what the Ministry of Health need to do is step up. The bottom of that hill there need 2 skip. Because the people on the hill up there, they cannot come down when the truck cannot go up there.
All right.
Then the bottom of Ficante, collecting when you go to Ficante, making that corner there, they need 2 skip there, not this drum and this thing. Skip so that people could throw things because people can't, some of the areas, the people can't come out every morning when the truck passes. So every time when they go out and they could bring out the garbage.
But, Colin, do you feel that we need to be redisciplined ourselves here in Grenada pertaining to when garbage is supposed to be disposed of?
Yes.
And if I just interject on you there 1 minute and say this, no, but I'm saying I have no problem with when you see the folks who collect garbage. I think they choose the inappropriate times to go on out and collect garbage.
Yes,
all right?
There's a lot of.
And I'm saying it to say this because they would come out and collect the garbage around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning and disrupt the traffic flow. It happens to me coming to work here, and at 8:30, there's a truck trying to collect garbage on the route that I take to come to work. And you know what happens sometimes? So they have to stop at every garbage disposal area, and sometimes I'm hold up behind that truck for 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That could be done in the wee hours of the morning. You understand where I'm coming from?
Try to see me what I'm saying.
I'm getting your point also.
That is one system. That early morning system could still there. That had to be there. You can't remove that. But you have to add the skip system now. No, the skip system, I tell you places like, okay, for the people in Guangkai, The way they don't have a truck going up there. Coffee Bowl Hill, a truck can't go up there. Truck not going up there.
All right,
when the people coming down.
Certainly I get your point. I get your point.
We need is this system. It's all picking up every morning. It's an old system and it's working pretty well.
All right, man.
Because we have one of the best garbage collection system in the Caribbean. I see we're working every day, but we need more to add to it. We need more.
All right, man. Thank you for your contribution. We going over the time that I would permit. Have a good morning, man.
All right.
435-2041. 435-2041. And garbage seems to be the dominant topic this morning for some reason or the other. And I understand how folks feel. I as an individual, you know, I am sometimes folks tell me I'm a little too tidy. You know, I love tidiness. You know, and don't like to see garbage around and stuff. But as I said a while ago, I just have a problem in which the garbage collectors, the time they will choose to come and collect the garbage. I mean, wee hours of the morning when they can be doing that, and you do it at busy times of the morning when traffic is flowing. Then we have to stop behind you for minutes at a time just to wait until you collect. All right, that's just a little problem that I'm having. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Mr. Kedo.
Good morning to you.
Good. Mr. Kedo, I've been listening to Mr. Conwell in a town hall meeting the other night. And I find it damn really distrustful to hear the man saying that they want value for money, so they will increase the work from 8 to 4.
I'm trying to get your point where you're flowing with, caller.
He's saying that the bushing.
Who is saying that? Who's saying that?
Mr. Conwell.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you were saying in town hall, the last town hall they had up there. I find that is damn stupid. Right. You can't have people walking the hot from 8 to 4 and say value for money. That is slavery. He trying to bring back slavery in the air or what?
Well, all right, caller. Well, I see you're probably passionate about what the individual said, but I'm kind of missing your point. So have a good morning. All right, certainly hope I will get some clarification on that instead of us kind of to prolong that issue there. And I'm kind of not understanding where you're coming from. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. First time I call on this program.
Welcome, man.
I give you my point this morning. I believe in Grenada here that government could look into something. I've been talking about it a long time ago, but this is first time I call into the program. What I believe they need, the people that building houses, I reckon we have a floor of vehicle in Grenada that people doesn't have no park.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe the government could look into that. Start organizing car parks, or it is that, or even organize car park. What they could do is like, people who build new houses, let them know they have to have car park. You can't build it close to the road, and then you're parking your vehicle in the road.
I agree with you, caller, at 100%.
And I believe
serious obstruction, huh?
Yeah. I believe we're getting provoke. And most of the accidents that happen is because people have the vehicle parked up in the government road. You only get paid because I believe the road is supposed to be used for driving, not for people backing up. You buy a new vehicle and put it on the government road, and then somebody mash up your vehicle or somebody pass and scratch it. Who you know is scratching it?
Point taken there, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning.
Listen, the government can make a lot of money in that.
All right, man. All right. Oh. That is certainly a point the caller is making there, a serious point. You know, someone or government or someone in the private in their private capacity could get a portion of land and build a car park, you know, where folks could park their vehicle there and instead of getting it on the road. And I certainly do take that to heart. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
The previous caller was making an allegation about what Minister Cornwall said in a town hall meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we all would agree that in the bushes, we don't get value for money. Right? Because some of them work from 5 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock, and they're gone home, and they get a full day's pay. So what he was saying, more or less, is that we have to really look at the program.
All right.
And make some adjustment to it.
Okay.
He never mentioned that there should be in hot sun from 8 to 4. never mentioned that.
All right.
So let's get that straight.
Well, that what I understand. That's why I was saying I was trying to figure out what he's talking about. Although I knew what he was trying to say, because I did listen to the town hall meeting myself, so I didn't want to entertain him in terms of trying to get a whole debate with him in terms of him saying the wrong thing. You understand?
Right.
Point taken there. Thank you so much, caller.
You're welcome.
Okay, 435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number to be part of To the Point for today. We do have another caller. Let's go to the phone line. Caller, welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I have a couple of things I wanted to address.
Yes.
But I would compress them into one thing.
I agree.
The garbage issue and the parking issue. They're both, the problem is both the same, which is convenience that we Grenadian people prefer. We prefer our convenience more than doing what is right. With the parking, there's places that people could find to park where it does not cause an obstruction.
We live in there, so we should park there.
Right, but the issue is that we like to park as close to the house or we gap or where we going as we want. That is what we like. So it's our convenience we look for. Same thing with the garbage collection. Now, one of the previous callers spoke about the frequency issue.
Yeah.
Now there's a collection schedule for garbage collection within that area, right? Persons don't like to hold on to the garbage till the day of schedule comes around. They prefer to put the garbage out as they see fit. There is a collection schedule, so we're supposed to be following that schedule. Not put out the garbage as you want. There's only one landfill in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Mat. Well, Carriacou has its own, Grenada has its own, right? Persons don't like to do that. And that is we get a problem. That is why the frequency issue, there's always garbage on the ground there because persons choose to put the garbage out anytime they have garbage in the house. Not following the schedule of collection and the times that the truck will be passing. The issue with the tongue is a similar thing. That there are street cleaners in town every day. You see them on the side of the road, you see them with their wheelbarrows, you see them cleaning the drains, you see them taking the garbage, taking it away. But we Grenadians tend to just throw the garbage out. Once nobody see us, or tell us anything about it, we throw it on the ground, we hide, we push it in all kind of little holes and all these kind of things, where people don't see it until it becomes a problem. That is why I have a lot of the blockages when the rain falling. The drains are blocked.
All right.
And the tongue floods.
Thank you, caller.
That is the problem.
All right, man. Thank you for your contribution. We drew for a break. Let's take it. When we take that break, we come back with more of your phone calls. Approximately 20 minutes left on today's program. We're coming right back after the break. Don't touch your dial. It's To the Point.
The National Insurance Scheme continues to make it easy to access our services using the MyNIS online platform. Now we're introducing a new feature that allows you to submit your benefit claims from the convenience of your smart devices. No paper, no hassle. All you have to do is log in to my.nisgrenada.org. Select claims, fill out the relevant information, and click submit. We'll take it from there. It's that simple and that easy. Submit a claim from the comfort of your home as you rest and recuperate. Enjoy the convenience of faster claim processing and monitor the status of your claim every step of the way. We are excited to introduce this new feature to better serve you. NIS is changing the game and the way you make your claim. Access anywhere and anytime with MyNIS Online.
Welcome back to The Point for today, Friday. And let me grab some of the comments via the Facebook page this morning before I get into trouble and I've been told that I'm not, reading the comments there. Let's kick it off with this one. And this listener or viewer over here is saying that there's a problem of concrete trucking companies dumping concrete water, emptying their trucks at the end of the day. in hidden spots, and after dark, leaving a buildup of concrete, of course, in the Traverse Road. Reputable, well known for there's a reputable, I guess what they're trying to say, well-known trucking company that is they're probably saying is doing that, and some of you are allegedly lazy and you want money and you got to work for if you want work in construction, you don't work in the shade, the bushing in the past, known to be travel, and I guess that's the direction this comment has been made. I'm trying to get just a bit of a direction where the comment is going. Let's take a phone call instead. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Mr. Telford, I beg your indulgence is 1 minute.
You can take that minute.
Please, just 1 minute. Just to comment on this issue related to work. I can't understand how people today expect that this country will move and grow without producing and getting paid. Mr. Telford, somebody just commented there about what they used to be. These people back then used to go to work 8 o'clock in the morning, come in 4 o'clock. Their duty, and not only in the villages where they lived, in other villages to clean them. 8 to 4, a full day's work, so that they guarantee a full day's pay, which was then $10 and $12 my time working in the treasury. In addition to this, I'd just like to comment that airport is being built, or was built, by people working from 7 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the evening, Mr. Telford, with sacrificial wages and voluntary activity. That is why it was done. You cannot continue to be paying people for 1 and 1 or 1.5 hour pay. They talk about value for money. Yes, but let's just activate a principle that we guarantee that instead of us at talk, you have to work for your money. Simple as that in this here country, otherwise we will never move. Thank you very much, and have a nice day, will you? Have a nice weekend, should I say also.
All right, take it easy. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's take another caller here this morning. Caller, welcome. How you doing?
Good morning. I call back.
Yeah.
Tell me, we were talking about the parking on the road. What I was really seeing, you have some people parking already. We have to try to control that. But on the other hand, you have people that are newly building houses. When they're going to build a house or they're going to buy a vehicle, the government should look into that. Listen to me. You have to make room for your vehicle in the future, because you don't know if your children might buy a vehicle or you own a vehicle.
Yeah.
So you have to leave space for your vehicle.
All right.
You understand? Another thing again, I'm looking at the traffic warders. We have traffic warders going into town, or the police putting them in town to deal with bossmen. Think about that seriously. We have children that could be life in danger, where they could have them on the street, make sure the people try and go into school, especially crossing the road. The only place I see they have done that is in Greenville, where they have the new school.
So you think certain areas they are used for the wrong purpose?
That's right. The traffic water, they're for them to check on people who, the bossmen and them, when you should have them protecting the people train.
All right.
And these kids are their own. These kids will meet today or tomorrow.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Okay.
435-2041, 435-2041. Trying to hold along that time limit, because I do have a timer in front of me this morning. Trying to give everyone at least a minute before I tell them, well, it's time. 435-2041, 435. And let's take a peek at the Facebook comments. Also, please do not blame the vehicle owners only. We have also to blame some of the builders also, who are who following building, who are not following building regulations. Let's take another caller. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning. I caught up with the program kind of late. Is it an open line?
Yes, it is open line this morning.
Okay, my concern is, right, I want to know, first of all, I'm putting the question forward first. If there is any action that could be taken against a situation like this.
What is the situation?
I don't know if other women have had the experience, but it has happened to me twice, where I went to the police and made reports for restraining orders against, well, one was my baby father and one was just a boyfriend. In both cases, where they usually ask for your number, so I gave my number. The first one was like, well, okay, you don't have a man now, so I could put in myself or I could shoot my shots. And the second one was coming with the same kind of disrespect. Now, I am a person, I don't live above the law. I live within the law because I'm obedient, okay? So what I want to know, to me, this is very disrespectful and disgusting for a police officer male to be doing. Excuse the fact they are men, yes, and we are women, and there is an attraction. But in your point of duty, you need to be a little more respectful. Now, if I am so highly offended and does not want to take the respect, this is the question I ask in the beginning.
So quick question, caller. But did you alert to the caller? Maybe, as you said, could be a police officer, and tell him, well, you're not.
Of course.
You're not interested in
I did.
You did.
But
did it continue, or did it stop at that time?
I stopped it very early in the first one, but the second one, because I was trying to get him to really come to help with the situation, and
so you kind of incited a little bit.
Yeah, but I made him know, look, I'm not looking for no man. I am just looking for help, and that's what you all are there to do. You understand?
Right.
So this is why I ask if there is any further steps. I'm not going to be too drastic. I'm a peaceful person. I like.
I understand, caller. Well,
but I just want to know.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't have any.
Well, maybe next time you have an interviewer on your program, they could speak about that so that other women could be updated and know about it and know what to do. I respect people. I want people to respect me.
Certainly. Well, I've taken a note of that, caller. Next time we do have members of the Royal Unit Police Force that deals with situation of that level, I will pose the question. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you. Thanks.
435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number to be part of To The Point for today here on K105 and GBN TV. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, caller.
I could not believe that I just heard you respond to the caller by suggesting that she incited it. No. You need to think about what you're saying.
Caller, if you listened, I actually asked her if she prolonged it, if she incited it some more, because she said she continued with the call. So I asked her if she incited it. You probably misheard what I said. 435-2041. Probably you heard what you wanted to hear, caller. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. I am asking about this problem they had in Tamsisi. I don't know if the problem is solved with teachers and students had to be by the roadside demonstrating because the principal was not coming up with answers when asked about funds that were given to run the institution and what not. I am very disgusted with foreigners coming in our country and want to take advantage of us. And I am wondering if this man is still employed in Tamsisi. Because left to me, if I had the authority, but I'm a retired person in a corner.
All right.
That he should be put in a canoe with 2 oars and his suitcase and tell him go back where he come from and go and rule in his country and leave us Grenadians to live in peace because we don't like war. Thank you.
Thank you also, caller. Have a good day. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's go back to the phone line. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome. Caller, you need to have your whatever radio device in the background lowered, please. I wouldn't be able to accommodate the call. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's take another caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Oh, yes. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And, have a great day. No, with respect to the parking of the cars on the roadside, 2 things could be done. It's already discussed for the fiscal planning unit many years ago. No plan should be passed if it does not reflect a garage or an offset space on the roadside, if you're building on the roadside. No plan should be passed. So once you're going to submit a plan, that plan should show a garage. Whether you're in a position to buy a car or not, the plan should reflect that. So in case you intend to build, then you have to make space for the car. So there'll be no cars inside the road. For those people who have the houses built close to the road already, what they can do, there's a lot of equipment owners around. All they do is to build a bypass, dig a bypass on the side of the house, in front of the house, wherever it is, off the main of the road, and do a path there, so the problem could be solved. For
There's a problem still if the space is available to do so.
They will have to create a space, or else they will not be able to park inside the road. Full stop. No, for the people who are complaining about the hot sun, if the wages are calculated on an hourly basis, then you pay them by the hour. So you work 3 hours, you get paid for 3 hours. So you can't expect to work 3 hours and get a full day pay. So we're going to cut it short as you work. That's an easy way to solve the problem.
All right. Thank you, caller, for your contribution. 435-2041. 10 minutes are left on To The Point for today, Friday. We're taking your calls. Let's go back to the phone line and entertain another caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Are you hearing me?
Very well. Go right ahead.
Okay, because I've been having some problem with my headphone lately. Just a few things. I think there is the lady asked about whether they complain about the police. Yeah. There must be a way that some complaint could be made, because there's something called ethics and so on. But maybe, as she suggested, next time the police is on, you could ask them to address that. The thing about it is that the people who host programs, they are not expected to know everything. But sometimes it's helpful if we could guide people where to go and how to find out things. In relation to the penultimate caller about putting the man in a canoe and sending him out, we have to be careful, because, and that's why the sale of Grenadian citizenship is so crucial. There will come a time when we will not be able to tell certain people leave or whatever, because they are citizens, and in fact they probably even have more rights than us because they have money. We are told money talks and bullshit, whatever. So we have to be careful how we increase the population of Grenada and who we allow to come in. I'm not addressing the situation that he's talking about, but in recent time I've heard a lot of those things coming up, people getting irate with people who are perceived as foreigners, and it doesn't spell good for the future. Right. Now, your final caller talked about the heat, mention of the heat. And I've been talking about the heat. Last Sunday, we had, Friends of the Earth had a very successful, I would say, touch on heat, food, and our health. And I would advise people to go on Facebook and look for Friends of the Earth Grenada, and they could benefit from the discourse where 5 panelists share their interest, including Dr. Guido Marcel, Mr. Steve Maximo, Dr. Cheryl Rock, Dr. Tessa Choud, and the last one I'm forgetting, and Dr. Francis Martin. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot to learn from that, and it's on Facebook. You can go and find it.
All right.
So thank you very much.
Thank you also, caller. 435-2041, 435-2041. Let's take a peek at some of the comments via the Facebook page, and let me see if I can grab this caller first. Caller, good morning, welcome. Good morning to you, caller, welcome. Good morning, caller.
In the world have created all the problems we are in. For the simple reason, we're taking people to be leaders who do not have the quality, the leadership qualities. So they do anything and believe they are right. For example, I have said it already. I've spoken about people building houses along the roadside.
Yes.
And I've said how to solve it. When you drive in, you're meeting big hump right along this roadside where person gap rise. And if you make a mistake, you'll certainly turn over. Besides that, in the midst of progress, I said there is that stagnation. Now, long ago, that's how I could speak, people used to burn their trash. Nowadays, we get so modernized, it is not been allowed to burn things around your home. So we have more trash, more rubbish to throw. So consequently, people would have to leave more things around the roadside so that the area around the houses could be cleared. So we have problem. We make our own problem by trying to solve things we call problem. So we are to blame all over the world, not only in Grenada. We have problem. Maybe we do not have the right type of leaders.
Take another 10 seconds, caller.
Problem we have in the world. England, Japan, they're there.
All right.
So something is wrong with us.
Thank you, caller.
We have to re-educate ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you also. 435-2041, 435. We could accommodate maybe another 2 callers before we wrap this morning's program for you folks. Let's take a peek at some. I'm trying to get some of the comments that are made via the Facebook page this morning. It seemed to be just a general conversation that are taking place. So let's take another call. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning. Quickly. Now, it's very unfortunate that we tend to be describing people by their nationality and not their responsibility and how they carry them out. It's a shame, as a Grenadian, where Grenadians go, they seek employment all over the world, and we're happy about that. But when somebody works here, we tend to forget everything, what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to do it, and just judge them by where they're from. This is uncivilized behavior. Secondly, on parking, have you ever considered or thought of this situation, especially at the ministerial complex, where all the good parking is reserved for the employees? It's staff parking only. They get the lovely park close to the building. The car is parked for the entire day. And someone who actually comes to do business can't get e-park. So you have to drive around and around and around. They park your car far away. Some of the people may be elderly, they may be disabled or whatever. So the staff gets the park. And the car stays there for the day. It doesn't have to move. And the number of persons who are coming and going around and who really need to get the service, they can't get a park. There is something strange about that. I'm not saying that the staff shouldn't have parking. But should they have the privileged park closest to the service point? And the persons who come for service cannot get a park to seek that service that pays the wages of those employers or those employees. That's something we can think about.
Certainly, sir.
Have a good day.
Thank you so much for your contribution. 435-2041. The caller do have a point there. Certainly do have a point. Let's take another call before we wrap today's program up. 435-2041. Caller, welcome.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing pretty okay.
Yeah. I'm in the environment where there's a bit nice. Sorry about that, eh?
Yes.
There's a few buildings around the city here in St. George's. So you have the Yuck House. You have the library, the public library. You also have Maurice Bishop Avenue resident in Monguela, that's close to the Parliament building.
Yes.
You have the Juilliard on Young Street before Coates, the museum there.
Yes.
All these places are just sitting there. And nothing has been done to enhance or develop those buildings in the town here. Money. What are the government doing about those things? Those things can be monuments, they can be attraction sites, tourist sites, to enhance the city as well. What are we doing? Look, tourists in the town here, and they're looking at all this kind of thing, That's how they rate our country when they look at the buildings that are dilapidated in the city. So I think that this new administration needs to look into that.
All right.
Because the past did nothing.
All right, caller. All right, caller. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning.
Yeah.
All right, 43520. We still can accommodate another caller. We have just around 2 minutes left on the program. And Heaven Hill has given me a number that I could give out, especially for the caller who called pertaining to the issue with the police officer. And here's a number. You can get in contact with the Custom Relations Department, I hope I'm right about that. And the number is 440-3999. Is it the Customer Relations Department? I'm not sure if that's really the name of the department, but if it, you can call and probably give a complaint, lodge your complaint and see that if you can have a resolution to that problem. 435-2041. Let's take our final caller for this morning. Caller, good morning. Welcome. You're a final caller.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir, and good morning to Grenada. Yeah, I'm somewhat concerned about the person that made that statement about the police gentleman in a canoe and whatnot. I think that's very insulting language to use in that respect. And people like you are hosting this show when people make those kind of things, not because it's their own personal view, but you should be straighten up them. I mean, you can't say that you don't know what connection the man have. You didn't hear what why the man did not they didn't settle the matter. You don't know. So and I mean, how she know that the man is not Grenadian?
All right.
He could be from a foreign country, but he's a Grenadian.
All right.
She don't know that. So I don't think it's a fair statement, and we should not allow, the station should not allow people to make those kind of remarks.
Thank you
it's
so
your own personal thing, but I think you have a right to straighten them and let them know this is not the right procedure.
Thank you so much, caller. Have a good morning.
Good.
All right. Hey, folks, that's where we come to the end of today's program here on the GBN TV and radio. Join us again next week, our final program for the week. Join us again next week for another edition of To The Point. Have yourself a great day. All the best, folks.